These are portions. When you see this, these are actually portions. Advising for pizza, ask for more bread, less cheese, okay? Less meat, less cheese, vegetable pizza with thick crust. And that is a good carbohydrate meal. So choosing, still eating the same food, burgers, I would not. Because one time I went to one of the famous burger shop and I took the meat out and put 12 tissues here and 12 tissues here and I pressed it. The oil went through and through. You can imagine what a meal will cost. Maybe I have the number of calories now. Okay, so some more choices. These are the portion. All right, 2. Now, 1 glass of orange juice is equal to 6 mandarin. Very energetic. So don't drink full glass of milk, full glass of juice. It's giving you too much energy. Mix half with water and half with juice. So you have to be careful when you eat. It looks pure, but it has a lot of energy in it. So I don't allow my athletes to drink pure orange juice. Yes, if you are kurus, that's the best thing to drink. Half hour sebelum makan, just take 1 glass and you will lapar like anything. Good for the children who are kurus. They'll put on weight. But for people who are already in the target weight or obese, no way. Orange juice is not good. Yes, you can eat mandarin and because it has a lot of fiber and so forth. So what is the portion of carbohydrate? 1 portion of carbohydrate is 15 grams or 75 kilocalories. And it would have 1 slice only. Alright, when you say portions, 3 crackers, potato, which is boiled potato or baked potato, cup of pasta, cup of nasi, noodles, 1 apple, papaya, 1 slice, not the whole, just 1 slice. Okay? Corn, watermelon, and dates or prunes, 3 prunes. Okay, so you are putting in 75 calories if you take 1. And to burn 100 calories, you have to exercise 40 or 35 minutes minimum at 6 km per hour. Then you burn 100 calories. So just imagine when we are eating, we are uncontrolled. Let me remind you, stomach is very flexible. When we eat food, orang lapar, terus makan. So it goes into the stomach and we continue to eat. Unfortunately, the stomach tells the brain, stop, don't eat after half an hour delay. So we are always overeating because the signal from the stomach to the brain goes delayed by half an hour. So we should never eat on the table if you want to control your weight. Make a plate, go in the sitting room, watch TV and finish it slowly. If you sit and take servings again and again, you're never going to achieve anything in life. Okay, so that's one thing you should learn to do. Now this is Brunei. A standard meal. Yeah, every time we go, we order all these things and we enjoy them. 855 calories. 1 hour of jogging for 1 meal. You take about 3. This is, I think, a standard meal. Snacks, 423 calories. Yeah? And look at it. Kosong. Roti kosong, then mie goreng, nasi lemak with the tea combination. 1700 calories, we normally take it in 1 meal. So, educating people is more important. Letting them know what they are doing with their life is more important than treating the problem. Once they are aware of it, they will try to cut down on things and improve. A small step in the direction would help them to be better and healthier. Fats. They also require a lot of vitamins in the body. A lot of things are required in the body and they utilize fat. Cushioning, you see, boxing, whatever, jerks, kidneys, they are wrapped up in fat. So we need fat to prevent ourselves from trauma. So we can't afford to lose too much fat. We have to have fat on the body so that it protects us and produces a lot of things in the body. Now, basal metabolic index, based on height and weight, both men and women, and you can go, this is of measuring people. You measure their waistline and their height, and you tell them if you are overweight, you are obese, or you are underweight, or whatever. This is a general guideline used by the WHO and easy way to know what is happening to me. So once you start recording, I would, just like now you go to the clinic, they check your temperature. So schools should have a weighing machine and somebody should monitor people in and out. Everybody go up and record. Now there are faster balances, they just stand and it comes down and it will give you everything. And it's a good way of seeing how things are happening. After breaks, people should be monitored for weight, how much they have eaten. Your weight will increase. You see, I normally tell my athlete to weigh themselves before and after the workouts to know how much water they lose. Because for us, the athlete should have, men should have at least around 13 to 10% of fat in the body. Only then you can start making your muscles. Other than that, you will not have big muscles. So we have to reduce them to that. Women around 18 to 15. They cannot go below that. If they go below 10 or around that, they have a problem with the cycle. So it's the preferred fuel of the heart. Heart never stops, but it beats slowly. So the oxygen can reach there and burn the fat. So heart uses fat, so we have to have some fat. Cell wall, cushioning, and skin. In the cold weather, we retain heat with the layer of fat. So fat is important, and these vitamins A, D, E, and K, which are responsible. K is responsible for bleeding, A for the eye, D for the bones, E for your immunity. So fat is responsible to help these vitamins to be absorbed in the system. So we need that 25% of fat to be in our meals. So recommended fat intake should be 30 to 35%, not more than that. And unfortunately, we ask for sayur, but it's goreng. Now, it's covered in fat. And to eat and break down fat, it takes 3 hours. So if you take a meal at 12, you can only exercise, which is full of fat, then you can only exercise at 3. But if you take carbohydrate, you can exercise at 1 o'clock or 1:30. So as an athlete or children, because they're always exercising. You see, they go home, they play with their sisters, brothers, in the school they're running around. So they need to have a right meal to keep them energetic. Otherwise, by the time they reach home, they're multi-door. Then the parent mara, why can't you study? How can he study? He has exhausted everything. Because he has taken a wrong breakfast. The mother wants to make him fat, give him a good fatty breakfast, give him in the lunchbox fatty food. So we have to educate people to understand that if your child becomes healthier, he can spend more quality time at home also. As I said, if you goreng your food, you have to break the fat first, then the rest of the food. In the process, we lose a lot of nutrients which are wasted, which are actually in the sayur or whatever food you have cooked. So avoiding fat is a better choice. Avoid dessert, buttercream, fast foods,